Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into the Hopkinton High School turf fields for Hopkinton Hillers Varsity girls soccer on HCAM. As today, the 4-3-2 Hillers take on the Millis Mohawks, who are 1-9-1 on the season. Tom Nappy on the call, Ashley Simmons on camera, and Matt Clark back in the studio making sure everything runs okay. As we are just about set to go, and the Hillers start off with possession, working left to right across your screen in their home green jerseys. The Hillers fresh off a tie against a good Norton team, a 2-2 tie in that one. And they are hoping to pick up some more playoff points here, as they're already at 10. Certainly want the 20 to reach that 500 mark, as there's a nice pass towards the box. It goes to the far side corner, up the sideline now, as the Hillers try to establish possession. Veronica White feeds it over to DuPont. Out in front, Nina, and it's wrapped up. Saganedos with the first shot of the game. A nice evening for some varsity soccer. I'd say certainly the best weather today we've had all week. Temperatures in the low 60s. It was in the 70s and sunny throughout the day, but a nice evening here for this October matchup. Out of play that goes in front of Driscoll. It'll be Millis ball. Sent down by Driscoll. Picked up by Granzos. Up the far side now. Hillers trying to get the speed going. Got Recupero over on that left side, as that is sent over into Millis territory. Mohawks, they're trying to overcome a 8-game losing streak. Millis, a young team. Recupero sends it back. Pass over by Johnson. Along the near side. Header by Joy. And back and forth we go in Millis territory. That is sent down by Scapelnetti. Along the far side, out of play. It'll be a Millis throw-in. Taking it is Ryan Barber. Off the entry. Sent over to Nina. Saganedos gets it to DuPont. Out of play it goes. Millis will send it away. Along the far side is Bassett. She was matched up with Recupero. Pass over by Granzos. Back out of play. Hiller throw-in. 3.5 minutes into action here for this evening battle. Now we're getting towards that time of the season where you're just trying to rack up as many points as possible to either clinch a playoff spot and get some of those home games. This experienced Hiller girls team expected to do big things this season, but a lot of tough games coming up as Groton trying to move in for Millis. Well defended by the Hillers. Emerson Joy with it. Gets it near side of Driscoll. Ellie sends it over to Nina, and now towards Fautini Granzos. Cleared away. Header there by Driscoll. And sent off by Groton. Picked up by the keeper. Good air under that one. A header out on midfield off of Joy. It'll be Millis ball. Along the far side now. Johnson gets it over to Ellie. Driscoll with it. And a pretty nice pass there into the box and quickly picked up by the keeper, who is Lily Aveline. Your goalie matchup, Liz Hurley for the Hillers. Lily Avakian for Millis. DuPont. Recupero working that left side. And it's sent out of play. Veronica White on the entry. Emerson Joy and Isabel Jouet matching up that time. Throw in for the Mohawks. This game was originally a 3:45 game, but got moved due to bus issues, which we will see throughout these sports seasons. If anyone's looking for a side gig, they got some bus driving opportunities. So if you want to drive a bus, they could certainly use you. Sent up by Driscoll. Getting in there for Millis Powers. Nice job by Driscoll maintaining possession. Cleared away. Johnson gets in there. Fransos. Some good back and forth to start this game off. The Hillers trying to establish some pressure. Here's Zaganedos. Sent over. Out in front. And it is a loose ball. Just cleared away. Nina getting in there. That was a risky effort there by the keeper. Loose ball. Recupero. And we're going to have an offsides. Oh, no, it's going to be a corner. Excuse me. Had a play along that end line. Madison Recupero will take the corner. The sophomore. It's a good one out in front. And cleared away. Back out of play. They'll do it again. Some good speed out there for the Hillers. And that is cleared away by Steiner for Millis, throwing Hillers quickly into Recupero. Recupero trying to put on a move. Sends it in front. And that is cleared away by Grattan. Hillers trying to work it back up. That was Mosier. And it's taken away by Grattan. Trying to work her way up, Joy. Along the near side now, Gransos, Fotini. She's been getting more and more playing time as this season has gone on. The sophomore certainly a player to watch as she's putting on the moves here. Centering pass cleared away. Miller's doing a nice job trying to set something up in the box. But so far, it has been defended well by Millis. That one headed right out. On the far side, Johnson trying to sneak through. Out in front, nice shot, and it's going to be just a little bit wide and deflected. It is a throw-in for the Hillers. So some great power by DuPont on that shot. Out in front now, Recupero trying to get possession. Johnson gets there, sends it over. With it for the Mohawks, Steiner. Recupero looking for the takeaway there. At a play, Millis throw-in. We'll get some Mohawk subs. Grace Charleboy into the game, as well as Madeline Steiner and Ryan Barber. Just over 10 minutes into action. Scoreless game, but Hillers building up the pressure. Recupero working the sideline. Nice move there by Nina. Sends it back. Recupero. Recupero and Zaganedos working that left side. Sends it in. DuPont. The Hillers love to switch up positioning quite often. And it does tend to create confusion in a lot of cases for their opponent. As Nina sends it back, Mosier gets under it. Along the far side now, Recupero racing in. Matched up with Charleboy. Into the box, cleared away. Mohawks not letting it survive in the box all that long. Nice give and go there between Recupero and DuPont. Recupero looking for the fake out. Cleared away for the moment. The Hillers just keep coming at him. But Millis very quick to clear. Madison sends it over, looking for Nina. Recupero with the fake out. Along the far side and just kept in, or was it? It will be a Millis throw-in. I think that would have been off of Millis if she just let it go. Off the entry, Johnson sends it up. Zaganedos looking for DuPont, shot, and it's just wide. The Mohawks defenders doing a nice job at sticking with these Hiller forwards. They're not giving them much room to work with. And I think that was one of their strategies coming into this game. I think head coach Olivia Zattoli knows about these Hiller forwards and the tremendous power they have on their shots. The give and go. Trying to sneak it out is Joy. And a play. Hillers, of course, led by head coach Tom Skiba. Millis by Olivia Zattoli. DuPont gets in there. There's Johnson. And out of play. The lights are on here at the turf fields, and they'll be on at David M. Hughes Field for tomorrow night, where Hillers football takes on Norwood, and it's senior day as well. Senior day festivities starting up at 6:40 p.m. Kickoff at 7. A crucial TVL large matchup for the Hillers tomorrow night live on HCAM. Should be a great atmosphere at David M. Hughes Stadium tomorrow night. Bratton sends it out into Hiller territory. Smart move there by Mosier. Here's Nina. Zaganetos looking for Recupero. She gets there, tripped up. That'll draw a whistle. Hiller's going to have a free kick. We'll have, looks like Veronica White taking it. Sends it up into the box. Quickly cleared out. Along the near side. Punched away there by Mosier. Millis trying to work their way upfield. Grattan. Johnson just misses Nina. Riley Sullivan on the entry. Ellie Driscoll will take it. Driscoll working with Skiba. Nicely done by Mosier, getting it out of the danger zone. Sent up by White. Hiller's working that left side. They've been doing that so far for the majority of this half. Sent back by Zaganetos. White up to Recupero. White in a battle and out of play. Millis throwing. Back and forth along the far side. This Mills team so far hanging tough. Sent down by Sullivan. This Mills program, a program that is really working, trying to increase their numbers in soccer participation. And they have certainly gotten better and better over the years and been more competitive within the TVL. Driscoll on the entry, out in front, DuPont trying to get there. Johnson sends it back. Pass over, far side to White. And out of play that goes. Millis throw-in. Carfield. What the Hillers are hoping to do is tire these Millis defenders out and break through. So far, they have certainly won the possession battle. Throw in for the Mohawks. Millis gets something going here. Nice slide there by Gratzos. And a play, throwing Hillers. White takes it. Sent up by Georgina Clark. We haven't heard much from Georgina yet tonight, but I am assuming that is going to change. Top scorer on the Hillers and one of the top scorers in the TVL. DuPont, centering pass. There's a nice cross there. Nina trying to get in there. Ooh, and it's punched out. It's going to be a throw-in into the box. Johnson getting under it, a little too far under it, out of play. We are just past the midway point of this first half. 19-13 and counting left to go. Scoreless game so far in this cross TVL matchup between Hopkinton and Millis. With it is Driscoll. And the Hillers will be back in action Saturday afternoon. They'll host Algonquin at 2 p.m. Nice moves there by DuPont. Can she work it in there? And a cross and out of play. She was looking for Recupero. That will be a corner for the Hillers. Madison Recupero will take it. Got under it, out in front, and it's cleared away. Looks like Clark had an opportunity at it, but just missed it. White putting on the move, sends it over. Or that was Granzo sending it to White, rather. Recupero. Here goes Maddie. Out in front, takes the shot, and it's deflected out of play. Great pressure there by the Hillers, and they'll have a corner. Good save by Lily Avakian, the senior goaltender. It's going to be Nina taking it. And off her body and the crossbar. And then a secondary shot, and it's in with the bicycle kick. And that is none other than Georgina Clark. What a goal that was. It went off of DuPont initially, who got the initial shot, put it off the crossbar, and deflected right back for Georgina Clark to bicycle kick it in. 1-0 Hillers at 17-14 left to go in the first half. Well, you keep the pressure going, eventually you're going to break through. That is sent up by White. Recupero can't come away with it that time. Carfield sends it down. Hiller's going to just try to keep attacking. Recupero along the far side, sends it over. Mohawk's going to put it back down, and nice job by Herlahai coming out that time with a quickly approaching Mohawk. And she saw Mackenzie Sullivan rushing in and was quick to react. Millis trying to build a little pressure here. Can she get to it? Just keeps it in. Nice job by White. Sends it up and a little too much. Hillers leading it 1-0 as we are just under 16 minutes left to go in this first half. The Hiller JV team had a nice showing prior to this game against Millis. They got the 7-1 victory. And I've heard there's some good young talent on that JV team that should keep this Hiller girls program competitive for quite a while. Recupero sends it over DuPont, and it's deflected. And she'll let it roll out of play. Driscoll. Popped out off of Grattan. And we're going to get a handful of subs for the Hillers. Aubrey Thomas amongst the new players in the game, as well as Caitlin Graziano. There's the throw it into the box. And Recupero looking for the shot. Driscoll sends it out. Thomas puts it right back in and sent along the near side. Out of play it goes. Aubrey Thomas on the entry. Zuganedos sends it over. Clark putting on the moves. With it out. Sergiu sent back to the far side. Nice move there by Recupero. Into the box she goes. Oh, it looked like she had a good shot opportunity. Just waited a tad too long. Mosier turns it back upfield. Thomas back to Johnson. Aubrey Thomas, a sophomore player for the Hillers, that's starting to get more and more playing time. Recupero. And it's punched out. Along the far side and out of play. Throw in for the Hillers. Just getting some substitutions settled for Millis. Grattan sends it down. Popped back upfield by Graziano. Into the game for the Mohawks, Ryan Barber and Regan McMahon. Off the entry. And offsides. Hiller ball. Graziano will take the free kick. Good air under that one. Sends it up. Able to find Skiba. Taken away by Grattan. Sent down. Thomas is there. And the Mohawks will have a throw-in. Nice header by Recupero. Looking for Georgina. Can she get there? Nearly does. Abby Powers was trying to get that away quickly as possible. Zuganedos. Zuganedos and Georgina along that left side. Here goes Clark. Takes the shot. It deflected and out. Nearly had it. Actually, that might have hit the post. That hit the post, so it will be Millis ball. They got lucky there. That was a rocket along the turf. And that was going straight in. Carfield airs it out. And Clark has such an effective and accurate shot. She just kind of picks it wherever she wants it, regardless if it's a small area. And typically, it turns out well for her. Mohawks trying to clear their half. Some back and forth action along the midfield area. Graziano sends it up. Here goes Nina. Looking for Georgina. Clark. Rushing in. Takes it. And that is off the side of the net. She likes going for that direct shot. Under 9 minutes left to go. Carfield sends it along the far side. And at a play. Hiller throwing. That's sent up by Granzos. Sent away by McMahon. Granzos. Zuganedos. Skiba. Looking for Scalora. At a play. Millis ball. Don't forget, every Wednesday evening on HCAM, you can catch must-see HCAM TV Wednesdays with some of our original programs. It all starts with HCAM Sports Talk at 5:30, followed by HCAM News at 6:30, and our brand new Hopkinton Weekly at 7, and our premiere of the week at 7:30. That's must-see HCAM TV Wednesdays. Georgina Clark putting on the moves. Shot deflected, out of play. Corner for the Hillers. Taking it will be Kylie Skiba in her senior year. Kylie lifts this one pretty good. Got a little more than she would have liked on it. It'll be a Mohawks throw-in. And playing keep away there was Charleboy. Thomas with the header. Johnson sends it up. Thomas sends it back. Mosier gets it over. Now along the far side. Nice pass there by Graziano. Nina putting on the moves. Skiba trying to get it back to Zuganedos. And out of play. Be a Hiller throw-in. Graziano taking it. Georgina Clark along the corner. Approaching. And couldn't get the move she wanted there. Stays with the Hillers. Nina. And that is sent wide. It looked like it was just kind of deflected. It will be a corner for the Hillers. I believe that is Recupero. Out in front and turned away. Millis able to clear the attack zone for the moment. Barber sends it down. Pass over by Graziano. Thomas gets it over to DuPont, and it's popped away by a Mohawk defender. Hillers keeping the pressure on. It's been a pretty dominant half by Hopkinton, possession-wise, not so much point-wise, only a 1-0 game. Looks like the Hiller field hockey team just coming back from a game. We'll have to check in and see how they did. They were on the road today. They are having a very nice season so far. And of course, you can catch Hiller Varsity field hockey home games right here on HCAM. Sent out a play. It's going to be a throw-in for the Hillers. Graziano on the entry. And it's going to go to Millis. Offsides there. She's going to try to air this one out. Pretty good air under that one by Carfield. Series of headers. Who can get there first? With it now, Mosier able to get it away to Thomas. Thomas straddling the sideline, able to keep it in. Here's DuPont. DuPont approaching the cross, and no one there. A little too much on that one. Out of play it goes. Approaching 2 minutes left to go in this first half. Hillers lead it 1-0. Johnson along the far side. Zuganedo sends it up. Clark. Nina sends it back. Clark with the pass, and Zuganedo's looking for a shot there. DuPont. DuPont gets under it, and it's wrapped up. Another good save by Avakian. Sent into Hiller territory. Racing to it for Millis is Ryan Barber. And a play goes. It does stay with the Mohawks. Or correction, it goes to the Hillers. Barber got the last touch. Sent down into the box and wrapped up. There's a nice boot there by Herlahai. Johnson with the header. Here's Graziano sends it up along the sideline. Out of play, Hiller ball. Nice pass there. DuPont sends it up, Recupero. And it's kept in play. Gets it into the box, out in front, and cleared away. And that is going to do it for the first half. After one half of play, it's the Hopkinton Hillers 1, Millis Mohawks nothing. A good battle here in this Cross TVL matchup. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers Girls Varsity Soccer on HCAM. Second half up next. Welcome back to the Hopkinton High School turf fields as we have switched sides and we are ready for the second half of action in this TVL matchup between the Hopkinton Hillers and the Millis Mohawks. A 1-0 Hillers lead as we enter the second half. Tom Nappy on the call, Ashley Simmons on camera. And the Hillers have certainly dominated in the possession battle, but still only a 1-0 game. So Millis very much in this contest, and they started to establish a little bit of pressure towards the end of that first half. So we'll see what the second half has in store as we are underway. Millis with possession, working left to right across your screen. Nina getting in there for the Hillers along the far side. It's picked up by Grattan. Grattan sends it up. And it's poked away. Sent up by Joy. Along the far side, that is Fontini Granzos. Sends it out. Up top, DuPont looking for the give and go, and it's wrapped up by the keeper. Emerson Joy was quickly approaching. This Mohawks team has held their own in this game. Recupero over to Zuganetos as the Hillers defenders try to work it back. Here goes Grazos. Sends it up and quickly cleared away. Ooh, and Juliana Grazos. I didn't think I wanted to get the face of Bassett, but nicely done by Bassett. Sent up by Driscoll. Mohawks trying to get something going. Along the far side. And out of play, it's going to be a corner for Millis. The Mohawks with an opportunity here. Taking the corner is going to be Riley Carfield. Caulfield. Out in front. Coming towards the near side. It's picked up. Jouette and out of play. Jouette will take the throw in. Good battle along the near side. Sent down by Recupero. And here comes DuPont. And it's taken away. Johnson gets in there. Zuganetos sends it out. Nicely defended. With it for the Mohawks, Steiner. along the far side now as Driscoll tries to get it away. Out of play it goes. Millis throwing. Just over 3 minutes into the second half. And the Mohawks certainly playing with some urgency here, trying to really get that pressure going. They were not able to make it into the attack zone a whole lot in the first half, but starting off this second half nicely. Recupero gets there. Over to DuPont, all alone along the near side. Sends it out. Cleared away. Recupero picks it up along the corner. Going to fly right into the box. Takes the shot. It is going to be just a little too high. That was a great job by Madison Recupero, able to work her way quickly into the box and got a nice shot off that just had a little bit too much. Taken away, sent over, DuPont, and sends it wide. It was a good takeaway there by Joy. Sending it away from Millis, Riley Caulfield. Sent up along the far side by Mosier. Now across, White. Finds Recupero. Out in front now, DuPont. Towards Zuganetos. Closing in. Maintains possession, takes the shot, it's wrapped up. Miller's starting to build the pressure back up. I'll tell you got to give credit to these Mohawks defenders. Hillers have been putting on a lot of pressure, but they have held their own. And White with a nice fake out. Recupero. Out in front, DuPont. Takes it, and it is going to be bobbled, but picked up by the keeper. She nearly dropped that one, but was just able to wrap it up. Back to midfield we go. Here comes Millis. And a nice job by Garanzos getting in there. Driscoll works it over. Can someone get there? Recupero boxed out along the near side. She was trying to speed by, but good heads-up play by the defender. Recupero. Johnson. Sends it over. These defenders doing a nice job not letting these Hiller forwards too much, get too much away from them. As White sneaks it through a defender's legs and put out of play. Millis could certainly match up with the Hillers speed-wise. Sent over by White. The big advantage the Hillers have is handles. They just have a little bit better ball handling. That's really been the difference in this game so far. On the entry. Recupero trying to maintain possession, sends it back. Juliana Garanzos gets it up. Driscoll trying to take it there. and lost it as Grattan's boxed out. Out of play it goes. Driscoll on the entry. Zuganedo sends it over to White. Recupero. Out in front. Nina sends it back. Recupero going to try to take it in. She's boxed out. Out in front. And a play along the near side. White will take the throw in. And DuPont with a shot, and it is wrapped up. Joanna DuPont getting off a nice shot there. The Hillers doing a good job so far in this half at creating good looks. Joy gets in there. Here goes Recupero trying for the takeaway. And a play along the near side. Throw in Hillers. White will take it. DuPont with a nice move. Over to Nina. Zuganedo's back to DuPont. And was looking for Fotini Granzos there. Riley Caulfield will send it away. Just over 10 minutes into this second half. Remains a 1-0 Hiller lead. Joy. Tied up along the end line, and out of play it goes. It will be Millis ball. Set to send it away. It seems like Millis really just trying to keep the ball on the left side. They have found a little bit more success along that side of the field. Caulfield has sent it away once again. Sends it towards DuPont. Mohawks able to clear for the moment, but here come the Hillers once again. Recupero. A nice move. Leaves it behind for Joy. Johnson. And good box out there by the Millis defenders. Grattan sends it over. And a misfire towards Sullivan. White on the entry. DuPont looking to center it up into the box. Joy! And it is just cleared away. Hillers with the quick entry. And Millis with the quick clear. Good stop by White. Out of play. Mackenzie Sullivan on the throw-in. Millis trying to work it up the near side. Gratsos. Gets it over along the far side now. Skiba gets under it. Hillers looking for an attack. Recupero. Zuganeto sends it over. To Johnson. And popped out of play. That was off a defender, and she got a little bit winded there. Went off of Riley Sullivan. Zuganetos will take the corner. It's never fun when you have to take a hard shot right off the breadbasket. Out in front. There's a shot deflected. Some back and forth here in the attack zone. White gets it over. Oh, looking for the move there. She's tripped up. Well defended by Millis. Along the far side. Flying up the field is Barber. And it's sent up by Mosier. It was well defended there by Mosier. Barber had to step on her, and she was able to cut her off. Grazos. Oh, off of Johnson and Recupero and out. 15 minutes into this second half. Mohawks subbing in a pair. Marissa Herline and Abigail Wallace into the game. And that is sent up. Mohawks looking for an attack. Getting there is Joy. Hillers quickly working up the field. Here comes Recupero. Approaching. And was looking for the centering pass. It's deflected. Cleared away and out of play along the far side, throwing Hillers. Hillers subbing in a pair. Kylie Skiba and Georgina Clark back into the game. Emerson Joy will take a break, as well as Fotini Granzos. Coach Skiba mixing up the lineups a little bit tonight. Here's Grazos. Along the far side, cleared away for the moment. Johnson finds Zuganetos. She's contested, and it's popped out of play off of Nina. Sent over. White. Here's it out. She was looking for DuPont. Recupero. Recupero trying to center it up. Takes the shot, and it is deflected. Still in play. Loose ball. Wrapped up. That was great goalkeeping there by Lilia Vakian. And she has been busy in net tonight, but has made some great saves for Millis. Here's Recupero. Johnson. Out in front. Cleared away by Sullivan. Recupero up against Wallace. Recupero able to keep it in. Some good footwork there. DuPont. Back to Maddie on the give and go. And it's going to go to Millis. A little too much pushing there. Just under 21 and a half minutes left. And the Millis Mohawks going to take a timeout. It has been a very competitive game in this cross TVL matchup. The Hopkinton Hillers leading the Millis Mohawks 1-0 on HCAM. Off the timeout, 21 minutes, 20 seconds left to go in regulation. A 1-0 Hillers lead. But Millis has established some good takeaways and some pretty good pressure in this half. This game has turned into a great battle. Along the near side and at a play. Well, Recupero was hoping to get away with that one. Caulfield on the entry. Some good back and forth along the near side. Millis wins the possession that time. With it is Grattan. Skiba got in there, sent down. Driscoll going to track it down along the far side. Into Millis territory. Skiba looking for Georgina. Clark racing in. Good box out and out of play along the end line. It is going to be Millis ball. Clark was trying to argue her case. She was hoping for the corner call there. You're just past the midway point of this second half. Out of play, Millis ball. Both teams have played very well defensively. Recupero with a nice box out, sends it back to White. Here goes Recupero. Over to DuPont. Looking for Zuganetos, rushing in, shot, it's just wide. Well, that was a great feed and a good look by Nina. Couple of substitutions for Millis, and we are set to go. Powers with it, out of play. Hiller throwing. Back out it. Nope. There we go. It'll be a Hiller throw-in. Looked like they were going to play on for a moment, but that was clearly out of play. That one's out of play as well. It will stay with the Hillers. Skiba. And we'll do it again, this time from further up. Out it goes. White will have the entry. And Escalora back into the game for the Hillers. Joanna DuPont will take a break. Clark. And out of play. White on the entry. Skiba sends it up. Recupero. Along the end line and out of play. It goes over to Millis. I think you're going to see a lot more of that Georgina Clark-Madison Recupero combination. Coach Skiba likes to put them together and have them work into the attack zone. Some great speed and some great fake-out moves out in front. Nina. Zuganetos, who has some great moves of her own, sends it out. Johnson into the box, cleared away. Hillers looking to establish control. Johnson sends it over. Here's White, up to Skiba, looking for the give and go there. And Segru trying to work it upfield. She's cut off. White sends it over. Out in front, Skiba takes a shot, and that is in! What a boot by Kylie Skiba. She makes it 2-0 Hillers. That was just a perfect shot by Skiba. The score comes at 15:38 left to go in regulation. And the Hillers, I think, feeling a little bit better about things now. They got some comfort. Ratsos. Johnson. Here goes Recupero. Maybe they could add some more padding to that lead. Let's see. Approaching. Into the box. Clark. Oh, and it's just deflected. Somehow, just in the nick of time, the keeper got there. Great save by Avakian. Well, you got to give credit to this young Millis team. They have gone toe-to-toe with the Hillers tonight. And we'll get a trip there. And is that a card? Oh, all right, no card. Riley Carfield will clear it away. Off a Skiba and out. Ooh, Hillis got a break there. White on the entry. Clark with a great box out. Oh, trips up. Able to regain her balance, putting on the moves. And it ends up out of play. Mohawks ball. They're going to go for some distance on this throw in here. They're trying to get it out of there. Clark gets there first. Out in front. Approaching. Puts on the move. Sends it over and in. Georgina Clark grounds it in. to the net for goal number 3. The score comes at 13:01 left to go. And what a little maneuver there by Clark. She's able to shake the defender and just pop it right in. She is certainly an impressive player to watch. The junior Georgina Clark already with 2 goals so far tonight. The Mohawks trying to establish some pressure of their own. Into the box and wrapped up. Along the far side. And is sent up by Scaff. Looking for the centering pass there. Cleared away, out of play. Recupero on the entry. Here's Recupero. And the Hillers, they are doing exactly what they wanted to do in this one. They kept the pressure on all game long, and now they're starting to tire out these defenders. And we do have a Millis player down. And that is in! That was Georgina Clark once again putting it in off a nice cross. And it's 4-0. It looks like the injured Mohawks player just a little shooken up. And the Hillers, they have taken control of this one. We certainly hope the shooken up Millis player is okay. It's been a pretty physical game between these two teams. But the Hillers do this a lot to their opponents. They'll go toe-to-toe and just establish control. And Hopkinton has a very deep bench, a lot of speed, and they just slowly try to break down your defense with the pressure throughout the game, and that's what they have done here tonight. It's Riley Sullivan a little shooken up, and she's walking off with some help. We hope she's okay. Doesn't appear to be anything serious, which is good. Along the far side. Just under 12 minutes left to go. Sent along. And a nice shot there by Driscoll. Back to midfield. Sent up by Grattan. Johnson finds Georgina. And Clark was a player that was injured last season for most of it. So we did not get to see her pretty much the whole second half of the season, as that is going to end up in long distance. Wow. It didn't look like it was going to go that far, but it certainly did. And Emily Scaff makes it 5-0. The junior with the big leg airs it out and in. The score comes at 10:48 left to go in this game. Impressive goal there. Along the near side is Fotini Granzos. Sent over by Skiba. Here goes Graziano. At a play, Millis ball. A good job by the Hillers here tonight. They kept the pressure going, and I'm sure a little frustration because of some missed opportunities, but they kept at it and broke down this Millis defense, and they're going to come away with a nice win here tonight. And Graziano playing it off her body there. It ends up out of play. Millis throwing. Heavy Powers on the entry. Looking for Kulkarni in the Millis territory. Fotini trying to get there. Skiba up to Granzos. Centering pass cleared away. Mosier gets it along the far side towards Scaff. And it's not every day you get to see a defender score, but we get to see Emily Scaff with a nice long distance goal for the Hillers. Throw in for Hopkinton. Aubrey Thomas going to take it. Just under 9 minutes left to go. Out in front. Fotini sends it over to Granzos. Or Graziano, excuse me, out of play goes. Millis ball. Taking a look at our upcoming sports schedule. Of course, tomorrow we got Hiller football as they host Norwood. First TVL matchup of this season. The Mohawks looking to clear. But before that, we do have Unified basketball taking on Norwood live from the Athletic Center at a 4:30 p.m. start time for that game. So don't forget to tune in to the Unified basketball team taking on Norwood at 4:30 p.m. And then, of course, that night, Hiller football. And then on Saturday, we'll have girls soccer hosting Algonquin at 2 p.m. And then a whole slate of games next week as we are into the second half of the fall sports season. Big matchups coming up. Johnson with a nice move. And she'll take a shot, wrapped up. Next Tuesday, the boys soccer is in action against Medway. Huge game for the Hiller boys. Medway, very good team, one of the top of the TVL. It's a 3:45 game. Then we'll have girls volleyball that night against Medway at 6:30. Field hockey on Wednesday, as they will be taking on Medway as well at 5:30. And then senior night for girls soccer next Friday night, October 14th, as they host Norwood for their senior night game. Sent over, out in front, and it is wrapped up. Along the near side. Kulkarni sends it across. And back and forth we go. Johnson gets it over to Graziano. Good feed there. Fotini, Granzos, back to Graziano. Johnson. A nice move. The boot, and it's wide. Five minutes left to go in this game. It was set for the free kick. I think we have some call-ups going into the game for the Hillers. We have an unlisted 19. She got a big applause as she came in. Thomas working upfield along the far side, cleared away. Thomas on the entry. She'll do it again. Another throw-in for the Hillers. Into the box, header. Out in front, cleared away. It will be a corner for the Hillers. Free kick for Millis. Well, the Hillers with this win here today, they're going to improve to 5-3-2 on the season. Pretty impressive record, especially when you consider the very tough competition that they've had this season. They'll be up to 12 points. Just 8 more to guarantee themselves a playoff spot, which they're certainly expected to get. And hopefully they'll get a lot more than that and get some home games. Booted away. Carney sends it up and out of play. Just a couple minutes left in this one. Carney sends it back to Johnson. Sends it up. Deflected. Kept in play by Scalora. Into the box. Wrapped up. It was a great job by the Hiller defenders. Millis did get some good pressure on, especially in the early part of this second half. They were able to work it into Hiller territory, get some shots off, but the Hiller's defense held strong and they dominated much of the game, were able to get quick takeaways and not let Millis really get any momentum going. Here's Johnson. Sends it over. Oof, deflected by Granzos. Sacrificing her body there. Out of play goes. I thought Ashley was going to get a free soccer ball. On the entry. Johnson looking to approach. Mohawks looking to get something going. Scaff sends it up. Good box out by Thomas. It'll go Hillers' way. And that is going to do it. The Hopkinton Hillers get the shutout win over the Millis Mohawks by a final score of 5-0. An impressive victory for the Hillers here tonight as they just performed extremely well in every facet of the game. Some great defense, some great pressure with the forwards, and a great team win by the Hopkinton Hillers, who are now 5-3-2 on the season. Millis falls to 1-10-1. For Matt Clark, Ashley Simmons, I'm Tom Nappy. This has been Hopkinton Hillers Girls Varsity Soccer on HCAM. The final score for the final time. The Hillers take down Millis 5-0. We thank you for watching. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. And we'll talk to you again soon. Goodbye, everybody.